All right, we're back with Andre. We're here on the other side with his other character, Cain.
Cain Revsol.
All right, so tell us a bit about Cain.
The big story here between Cain and Abel, I'm sure people will catch on to that, Abel and Cain, Cain and Abel, right, is they're not brothers, they're brothers-in-law, right? So Cain is actually married to Abel's sister.
Okay.
So they're brothers-in-law, and they kind of bump heads a little bit because one guy's more about justice, the other guy's more about personal justice. Right, but Cain, over here, he's got 2 chainsaws attached to his arm. His gauntlets let out these chainsaws, and I know these are pretty hard to see right now, but this is our best looking card right here because of all the effects and the lighting. This is his Chippy form. So he's got 2 chainsaws and whatnot. He's the aggressor of the game.
All right. And how do these characters play out differently? So, for instance, you said you had Rosary, which is another character in this game, and Viktor is another character in this game, and they have different abilities as such. For the main 4, what are we looking at for their, like, what's their primary, kind of like their primary move or their signature?
So Cain here, he likes when he hits you with the EX skills or when he activates his passive ability, a player would roll a dice, and then that would determine how many turns they lose 5 health.
Oh.
Right? So Cain makes you bleed because he's using chainsaws,
That's right.
So you want to incorporate the chainsaw effect.
That's right.
And when he slices you,
you bleed out.
And you feel that pain.
Gotcha.
So every time your turn comes, you lose 5 extra health.
Gotcha. That's neat.
That will last for a certain amount of turns. Abel, there's a certain way to activate his passive where if you follow his guidelines, you can buff your skills. So if it does 15 damage, now it does 20. And you can stack that up to however much you can, 20, 25, 30, 35, and you can cash all that out.
And cash it all in. But if you don't get a chance to cash it in or something happens,
it's neutralized.
It's neutralized.
Or with Viktor, every time he grabs you, he seals your energy. So you see how these moves cost 5?
That's right.
Let's say you got 5 energy, right? If Viktor seals 3 of that 5, even though you have 5, you only have access to 2 of them.
And you can only use the 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So until you break his seals, all he does is keep sealing your Eterna, and eventually he puts you into a checkmate.
He's more of that submission type player.
He's our antagonist, and we want him to be antagonistic.
Right.
Every antagonist wants to beat you into submission.
That's right.
Viktor is no different.
That's very
right.
Cool.
Where Rosary, for players who are more defensive, people would love her because as she guards, if she can successfully guard certain cards,
right,
you activate her passive ability where on the defense she gets energy to use moves.
Oh, okay.
So she doesn't have to hit you to get energy. She just needs to protect herself.
And she can collect energy.
She can collect energy that way.
So this collection of energy now, because this Battle Eterna, this Eterna terminology, what does it mean? How does it fit into the game?
So Eterna is actually what we call our energy, our mana, or whatnot, and we have our chosen is what we call our players.
Gotcha.
Because only a certain few people in our world are chosen to wield Eterna.
Okay.
Right, and when you read the story, you'll understand.
Right.
But a few characters are chosen to wield Eterna, so we call them our chosen.
Okay.
So it's called Battle Eterna because Eterna is the main factor that makes our heroes different than the rest of the people.